Angel tree drama. Let's talk about it. I was doing some research for some content and I stumbled across this trend on TikTok. Again, angel tree. Let's get some understanding so we're all on the same page. It's a holiday program that provides gifts to children in need through the support of donors. How it works: donors sponsor a child or angel and purchase gifts for them. The gifts can include toys, clothing, shoes, or gift cards. Where to find an angel tree? Angel trees are located in local stores such as Walmart and are decorated with a numbered paper tag that includes the child's name, age, and gender. How to shop. Donors can shop for an angel's gift by picking up a tag from an angel tree in a local Walmart store, using Walmart Spark, a good registry to shop online, dropping off gifts at Walmart collection points, hand delivering gifts to the local Salvation Army. How to get involved. There are several ways to get involved with the Angel Tree program, including making a monetary donation, choosing an angel to shop for, and buying gifts for forgotten angels and who can benefit. Angel trees can help underprivileged or vulnerable children or adults. So essentially, this is like a program where I guess you pick a tag off a tree in your local Walmart or Target, and I guess it has what the children would ideally like to get on this tag, and you go out and shop for it, and then you drop the locations off at a designated Walmart, or you could drop it off at the Salvation Army directly. The issue we have now is a lot of parents who signed their children up for this program are actually upset with the gifts received. Um, Before we get into the clips, let me give you my understanding. I think this is absolutely selfish of the parents to be upset that an absolute stranger took the time and money to provide your children with anything, even if it wasn't what was on the intended tag off the tree. The fact that they took their time and hard earned money to buy your children something when obviously you weren't in the position to financially do so, and to get online and complain is absolutely insane. Let's get into the clips.
So I just want to share what Angel Tree got for my kids. I'm not totally ungrateful. I'm a little frustrated though. I'm trying not to cry.
She said Angel Tree did me dirty as hell. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. Wasn't expecting much, but I definitely thought it wouldn't be this. Let me tell you a secret. Those people don't owe you a damn thing. They bought your children stuff for Christmas out of the kindness of their heart. And you're gonna run to the internet, like this is your only video, you're gonna run to the internet to tell people that other people did you dirty? No, you did your children dirty. If you want something specific for your children, get it for them. These people signed up to help your children because you cannot offer them much. They did that out of the kindness of their heart. There are people in these programs who genuinely cannot get their kids stuff for Christmas, and they're grateful for any and everything. It looks like your kids got a pretty big lot there, yeah? And one of your biggest complaints was that you didn't ask for jackets or boots, and you got that anyway. And you were complaining that it's too big for them to wear. Did you ever stop to think, hey, maybe these people know that I'm not in a good spot? Maybe they're sizing up on a few things so that when they grow out of what they have now, they'll have what they need later on down the road. Did we ever stop to think about that? No, we didn't. This is wild. This genuinely ticked me off. I cannot imagine running to the internet to bitch to people about people helping you and wanting to provide a good Christmas for your children. Like, they got some Hot Wheels, they got some Play-Doh, they got a couple balls, underwear, jackets, hats, gloves, socks, shoes. Oh my God, this is, ugh.
Again, this is absolutely insane. Imagine you had children, you're not in the financial position to provide much for them for Christmas. So you reach out to a program like Salvation Army and Angel Tree so, strangers can help fill the gap that you were unable to fill as a parent. And you literally get on the internet and say, "Oh, this is too big," or "I wasn't expecting this." Well, if you wasn't, well, if you weren't expecting what you got, the solution is very simple. Go out and purchase it on your own, and you could get exactly what your kids want. But because you're not in that position to do so, my grandma always said, beggars should never be choosy. And this is absolutely insane that we're living in a world where people are literally asking for help, they get it, and then get upset because it's not delivered in the manner that they expected when they're asking for the handout to begin with. Absolutely insane and nasty work.
My apology video, kind of. Let's have an adult conversation. First things first, let's address this comment. You cannot wait for my daughter to grow up and hate me because of how I act on the internet. First things first, how I act on the internet has given her a life that she is able to flourish in. Wishing that somebody's child hates them when they're a great parent is odd, but you do you. Anyway, let's address everything else. I made a video about a woman who was not so grateful about the angel tree presents that she got for her child. And I do want to talk about it, and I do want to apologize about something. My niche has always been being aggressive. That's always been my thing. I've never changed. I've been the same way on this app when I had 5 followers as I would if I had 5 million followers. This has always been my niche. And y'all ate it up when I was calling out bad policing. Y'all ate it up when I called out things that y'all didn't like. But when it comes to things that you don't agree with me with, now I'm a terrible person, which is odd, right? Anyway, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. This woman was complaining about what she got for her child as an angel tree present. There are 2 things that could have happened in this situation. 1, somebody bought her kids things age appropriately and then also threw in a couple of things that they thought her kid needed. Whether you want to believe it or not, that was them spending their hard-earned money on her children because she was in a bad spot. The second thing that could have happened is her child wasn't picked off of that tree. So the organization gathered up what they thought would be age appropriate and what would help her out and sent it to her. My entire problem, listen to me closely, because there are so many people that want to listen to some weirdo on the internet saying that I think that poor kids deserve less than rich kids. Please go touch some fucking grass. Anyway, my entire problem was that she said the angel tree did me dirty. No, they didn't. The Angel Tree is a charity program to help you out. If you had used any other words than that, and you would have come on here and been like, I'm a little frustrated, this is what I received. I'm not really sure I can, use these things. Understandable. But that's not what happened. And in my video, I even said maybe whoever bought these things for her thought, hey, maybe she's struggling so much right now. Let me buy her kids things in the next size up or a couple sizes up so that when her kids grow, because they will, then she won't have to purchase these things for her child. Because look at this. I want you to look at this and I want you to marinate in it and I want you to soak it up.
To whoever purchased our angel tree haul, I put down 12 to 18 months on the paper and you bought 18 to 24 months so that she could grow into it, and you don't know how much I appreciate that.
That was my entire point, yeah. The comments that came that are like, you've never struggled. You live in military housing, when I don't. But saying that I live in military housing, claiming that I don't struggle. You've never been poor. You're privileged. Everything I own, I've worked my ass off for. I used to be poor. I came from absolutely zero. I know what it feels like to be in that situation, and I would have been heartbroken to hear my mom complaining on the internet that someone out of the kindness of their heart bought toys for me for Christmas so I had something to open. Y'all need to get a grip on reality. The only thing I will apologize for is that I was a little too harsh to that woman. I do apologize. Sincerely, I should not have said some of the things that I said. However, that was just me being angry because somebody is helping her kids. Her kids will be delighted to open something on Christmas. She has a toddler. You could literally wrap all of the plastic cups in your cupboard and put them under the tree and they would be excited to open them. That was my entire point. Angel Tree did me dirty. No. I should not have said that you did your kids dirty. That was asinine of me to say, and I take that back. I apologize. I really do.
No apology needed, honestly. As you see in the first clip, I believe she was spot on. Angel Tree did not do this woman dirty. You did your children dirty when you had them. multiple children, knowing that you could not financially afford them. So it was not Angel Tree's fault for anything. It wasn't the donor's fault for anything. You need to hold. This woman needs to hold herself accountable and look in the mirror. It was your fault when you chose to have children that you could not financially afford.
Angel Tree parents so ungrateful this year, okay? Let me explain. I just happened to be at the right place at the right time from what I felt like. I saw the Angel Tree as soon as I walked into the store. There was a mom with 5 kids ranging from 11 months to 12 years. I said, you know what? I'm going to take all 5 kids and I am going to get them 2 out of the 3 things that were on this Christmas list. One ranged for the baby from clothes to baby toys to the 12-year-old who wanted a video game that was over $50. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. I go to the checkout. I spend over $300 of my hard-earned money, okay? I did not post it on social media because I didn't feel the need to say I'm a good person because I know I'm a good person deep down. I shit you not. I am scrolling on TikTok, and what do I see? A mother explaining as to why she is ungrateful for all the gifts that she received from the Angel Tree that did not meet her standards, I guess. What I find oddly coincidental is these are the exact same items that I just purchased a few days ago. Okay? I said, there's no way. This is a coincidence. It's not the same thing. The longer I'm watching this lady's video, the more I'm getting pissed off, and my mouth is on the floor.
You can see that this woman is visibly shaking. I mean, this is absolute disgusting and nasty work that she spent $300 of her hard-earned money to support children whose parents were financially unable to do so, and this is the thing she gets.
Floor. I said, these are the same exact freaking items I just bought. And this lady is complaining that I didn't spend enough money, or I didn't get this, or I didn't get the other items my kids are requesting. Look at me. I'm shaking because I am so pissed off. Quite literally, I am dumbfounded. Am I the asshole? Could it be a different person? Of course. But it's very strange and coincidental that it just so happens to be the same exact items and the same exact range.
And what's the saddest part of this all? Now she'll probably never do the Angel Tree program ever again. Or if she does do it, she won't do it to the same capacity as she did originally. And in the end, who's going to hurt from this? The families that truly do need it and are truly appreciative of whatever they receive.
What is going on with Angel Tree this year? There has been so many different videos about so much drama surrounding Angel Tree tags. What are we doing? We had the lady that picked all the tags off the tree and then didn't buy anything off the tree. Then we have people picking tags and buying kids stuff from the Dollar Tree, not buying them anything that was on the tag, and so then what was the point of even picking the tag if you weren't going to buy what the kids wanted because they just feel oh, they don't have anything, so they should just be grateful, which wrong attitude. That's not what that's for. And then I just seen a lady that came on here and said that she, picked one tag off the Angel Tree. It was for 5 kids, ranging whatever ages, different ages. And she bought 2 out of 3 items for each of the kids. So that's a lot of items. She spent over $300 on the items. And then she thought that was good. And I think that that's good too. I mean, you do what you can do. 2 out of 3 items is pretty good for 5 different kids. And then she comes on here and she's scrolling and she sees the mom on here and complaining about it, and she knows that it's the mom because it's the same exact items that she brought, and the mom mentions the 5 kids, and it's literally the same exact item she just bought, and she's shaking because she's what the fuck? People just don't know how to act anymore, all around. Nobody knows how to act.
Absolutely insane. Again, 5 kids, you couldn't afford kid number 1, kid number 2, kid number 3, kid number 4, and then you had a 5th one. And then you literally get upset when a woman bought 2 out of the 3 things on the list for your 5 children that you were unable to financially provide. And you had the absolute gall to come on the internet and complain.
So I know that some of you are crack babies and some of you were part of the first George Bush's No Child Left Behind Act. when in fact you should have been left behind. And I said all of this to say, do not pick up an angel tree tag if you are not going to purchase what is on the tag. Simple. If you want to give gifts from the heart, you want to make goodie bags, you want to make homemade sweaters, there are literal shelters, children's homes. I mean, you can even adopt a class at your local schools. But if you're going to pick up an angel tree tag, please, just buy what's on the tag. If you can't do it, find another way to give back. But stop grabbing these tags and then saying, oh, I have free will. No, a lot of kids and a lot of families, this is their one time of year to actually get something that they asked for. And the fact that some of you are so elitist and classist to just say, oh, well, I want to make homemade gifts, or, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and get this, or, oh, I'm going to go to Five Below. That is not right. That is not cool. And for those of y'all that are steady trying to double down like, oh, people should just be appreciative and da-da-da-da, two things can be right at once. Yes, people should appreciate the fact that somebody chose their family. However, choosing their family, knowing that you picked up an angel tree tag, you should buy what's on the tag.
Honestly, I disagree. Like I said, I'm not quoting now. What I don't agree with is the whole buying some homemade gifts. No, 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 no. But if you pick a tag and maybe you don't get exactly what's on the tag or everything that's on that angel tree tag, the fact that you're getting them a brand new gift, regardless of what it is, how can somebody be upset about that when you were unable to provide for your children? These are strangers. You don't know these kids from a can of paint. So the fact that you took the time, energy, and money when you did not have to do that and get them anything is a blessing. And it's crazy that you have some people who are trying to get upset for people for calling out these families that partook in the Angel Tree program and came online and complained. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on with the world, what we're coming to, but this makes absolutely no sense where you're literally in a position where you're asking, you're in need, you're unable to provide for your children, and then you're getting mad and upset at the donor. Make it make sense. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments below. Am I out of touch? Am I off base? Let me know what you think in the comments.
How the hell do you fill out a paper asking other people to buy your children Christmas gifts and then get mad at the gifts that they buy because it's not specifically what you envisioned in your head? Are you crazy? Ma'am, they work for their money and they're spending it on your children. I get it. I get that, like, there's some influencers that are going out of their way and they were buying the best of the best. But the fact that somebody walked past that tree and said, I want to help somebody's kid today, and went out of their way in a recession, girl, we are struggling, and went and bought your kid something, and you're posting a video bashing what they bought your child. I'm sorry, but I would be crying just for the simple fact that somebody else went out and bought something for my child, and it was one less thing to have to worry about. Normally, I don't have opinions, but that was crazy. I've seen like 3 different videos of 3 different mothers being upset because of the things that people bought their kids, because it wasn't up to their satisfaction. You don't have a choice. You need help. What is up with this generation? I'm sorry, but when my mom was struggling, anything was better than nothing. Y'all want like the best of the best with a little, what is it, champagne taste $5 wallet? That is crazy. Y'all need to humble yourselves and just be thankful that somebody is helping you. Because I have never in my life thought that I was going to come on here and hear somebody complain about somebody helping them. And the fact that it wasn't up to your satisfaction. You don't, oh, bye.
Exactly. Absolutely insane. You're literally asking for help and then to turn around and say, this doesn't meet my standard makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And like I said, in the end, the only people that are going to suffer are next year when this Angel Tree program comes back around during the holidays. People are not even going to partake at all. So now instead of you getting something, most will get nothing.
Tree controversy. So there was a mom who posted this to her TikTok page. She says, I'm thankful for what I received, but how am I supposed to explain this to 3 wonderful kids. Angel Tree let my kids down. It was already hard enough to ask for help, but now this. And then she
Well, what you should explain to these kids is why you brought them into this world without a plan and without proper finances, and stop trying to put the buck on donors who took it out the kindness of their heart to at least get your children something. Keep in mind, children that they don't know at all.
She goes on to show what each kid got. This was child A, and then she's got child B, and then you've got child C. And then for her description, she put Amazon wish list in bio. And this upset a lot of people. Here's a few comments. It's more than what you could give them, and they're your kids. I think what you meant to say is thank you. And then as a mother who has Angel Tree kids, I would never let them ask for a tablet or drone. I asked for little small gifts, footballs, Barbie clothes, and I am so appreciative of the help I got. And then someone said, not the sad music. And then here are a few more comments that I will let you guys read as well. What are y'all's thoughts on this situation? I definitely feel like she should be more appreciative, for sure. You know, these people didn't have to get anything, but they did it out the kindness of their hearts. May not be what she was expecting, but at least, you know, be thankful for what you got.
Absolutely. And again, if she didn't like what she got, then she should go out there and work and hustle and grind and get her kids exactly what they asked for.
Oh my God, what am I supposed to tell my kids on Christmas? Tell them you couldn't afford it. And the people on Angel Tree couldn't afford it either. Better luck next time.
Exactly. We're in a recession. And the fact that, like I said, strangers purchase these children anything, it's a blessing in itself.
I see why people receiving the Angel Tree gifts are mad. If you pick a list of gifts that's outside of your means, and in lieu of getting these children what they want, you just go to the Dollar Tree and get them random shit because they should just be grateful they're getting anything, one, you're going to hell. What are you, Scrooge? This is like a cartoonish level of fucked. If the kid has a PS5 on their list, pick a different list. Don't say, who does this poor kid think he is? Shut up, Tiny Tim. Here's a Tamagotchi. Be grateful. There's a woman in my comments that she picked a list with a Barbie Jeep on it. You know what she did? She bought the girl a Barbie Jeep. She didn't rob the girl of the opportunity to get the gift that she actually wanted. Just so, like Amy's saying, you could give yourself a nice pat on the back and say you helped the poorest this year. Ew! Aren't you trying to provide like a semblance of normalcy? Just like a touch of holiday joy? Shop for them as if you were shopping for your own children. That's the point of the list. In fact, those kids need that shit more. If you wouldn't disappoint your own kids like that on the holiday, like why would you do that to someone else's kid? And if you think they should be grateful for getting anything at all, just don't do it. Don't do it.
Her logic, it's not even logic at all what she's stating here. How is this being turned to be the donor's fault when the parents were unable to provide for their children initially? Make that make sense to me. I don't understand how this is being turned around on a donor who went out of their way and at least got them something when the parent was unable to provide initially. Like I said, I just don't get it. Doesn't make any sense to me. But again, like I said, maybe I'm off base. I look forward to hearing your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Are these parents ungrateful, or are they justified in their case for going to social media and exposing donors for what they receive from this Angel Tree program? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.